and back to the volt charger. So back to the tank as well. But today it was our turn, and there's a saying, when it's your turn, I get into this room, and it's a bit like you collect Easter eggs and stuff.
By the way, the bridge?
Yeah, what about the bridge?
He's up to now. Hey! Oh, you can't even see him because
I've been told about my YouTube channel and how I do this, so I just wanted to play around this one time. I'm like, hey, don't play it yet. I'm still taking notes, and everyone else is looking at the projector, so that can feel some kind of... And here it is. Now it has come to the week of the big event. 4 days. So it is this week, folks. It is going to be on this Friday. Now it's the beginning of that week. It's Monday, the 17th. So we have met with some driving teachers, and we had figured out that Monday would be a pretty good day. Like today's Monday, but next week I'm going to start this with at least an 80% chance I'm going to start off next week. And back to the volt charger. So back to the tank as well, since it's the start of another week. And yeah, you can see what's actually going on at this house up there. That's what's been going on for the last... It's been going on in other houses as well, but today it was our turn, and there's a saying, when it's your turn, you just gotta get it done. And so it's like when you play Uno. And so today they're sorting out the rooftops at our place. That's fun. About 6 months ago, we have seen the first Lincoln store, and there was one at a color that's similar to this. Yeah, what?
That's Lincoln.
Yeah, I know it is Lincoln, but that's like the color of crystal or something. Okay, so about 40 minutes ago, on our way to lunch, it was overcast. It's still overcast, but now that shows a sign of the sun opening whatsoever. Well, what's even more fun is this, like, the water splats. Like, look at that. If that can come on to me, because you don't get that over the winter when there's like any need of these fertilizations and get them. But like, over the winter, oh, there's some more. Yeah, over the winter you would not get this. So when we were coming into the mall, and we were seeing if there's any activities behind closed curtains. You can hear that piano too, but this has nothing to do with the piano playing. But look, I think this used to be like a Easter event or something.
Was that an Easter event?
Yes. Yes.
Day.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they have closed this area down for some time. Yeah, I get into this room, and it's a bit like you collect Easter eggs and stuff. There wasn't anything like this at Halloween last year. That was a bit different. We have seen this in some of the stores, but I really like this wallpaper. And you've seen the videos, like some bulldog houses and all that stuff. But last year was my first Halloween in the US since 2005, and I was just a toddler. And I look, got an elevator here too. Okay, so how can we do this? Yes. Down the first.
Close. By the way, the bridge?
Yeah, what about the bridge? Oh yeah, right. If you get out from this store, by the way, then you can even take the bridge that connects to the other shopping mall, because there's actually 2 malls here, and with that bridge, you can connect to the other one.
Correct.
And we're at level 1. I'm not gonna say I lied, but they said that it was gonna be some promising weather after 1 p.m. and now it's 3:23 and it's still the same pretty much. So whatever was happening in our hours 3 hours ago, it is still continuing. It is happening at one of the houses next door. Thing is, the ladder went right up at the balcony, so it has been a hell of a busy day at this neighborhood so far as I'm about to go to the gym.
Got a climbing squirrel up here. It's gonna be another case of a flying squirrel. Like 3 or 4 months ago, I put a video that one of the other trees there was a squirrel climbing up and he flew. He jumped and it looked like he was flying. I call that the flying squirrel. I titled the vlog the flying squirrel, but let's see what he's up to now. Hey! Oh, you can't even see him because it looks like he's just investigating how it's like it's a drone flight, as if it's a drone flight, ain't it, folks? All right, it's been more than a minute and he's still looking at me like the Avengers characters, but just look at this positioning, man. That's hilarious. Well, I'm not gonna stare at him for much longer though, because what's he gonna do? Otherwise, if he's gonna find a cat or a dog that could save him, like, you're about to get on a horse and ride him, right? So if there's any cat or dog that you can find a line on after jumping off this tree, it's just different from a video game. I was talking about that squirrel on the tree, but look at that. Holy shit, that is a dead squirrel. Apparently that's a dead squirrel. It got ran over by a car. Well, we've actually been seeing this a lot recently. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with these cars and squirrels movies. Is this Cars 5 or what? And like, even if this was a movie, then I still wouldn't believe all the words that I'm taking out of my brain. Another day that I go to the gym, like the last time I went to the gym, on my way out, there was also a case of a dead squirrel, and it was the same scenario the other day when I went to Starbucks and got a drink on my own, and on my way back, damn, another dead squirrel. And now, like, that's just graphic. Honestly, even if I was just living in an alternative universe, like I'm living in the planet Jupiter, like, it's just a lot with these stories of cars wrecking squirrels over. And oh, look at this one, that's a Camaro. Well, okay, if that was a sponsor of that racing event, but I think every year the sponsor changes. Here's an interesting detail. Last year the sponsor was Porsche, and this year it was Acura. But despite that, luckily we got to see the Porsche races. So every year there's a change in the sponsor. Hey bro, let's get lit. Yep, got totally equipped just with that. And yeah, it's been a bit scary kind of seeing all this stories with these squirrels. So let's just see how it is today. It's a bit quiet in there though, but let's just get a good run at that. Okay, so if you've been wondering what I was talking about last week when they changed that desk of all the weightlifting and stuff you see, so now I'll put it like this. It used to be around here before, so it was standing like this. And then the beginning of last week, yeah, you can still see that piece of blue tape. The beginning of the last week there was like a construction going on where they were swapping bits of things. And so they have the new area for that now. So that's a massive change, as in a big change, what this fitness center is gonna look like after all. So, time for a job. So yeah, that's a simple change in layout here. But I'll come up to again, hiking on the bike. Amen. So, on my way through the rocky tops. All right, let's just see what's on. Oh, great. There's YouTube as well. All right. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can find myself over there. So it's yet loading. So got some NBA, got some all those shows, and also some like Oscar shows. But let's see if I appear to be in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a bit random, but I'm just gonna search this and see if I find myself. Aha! There we go. I find myself. Well, it's just a random thumbnail, but I still see myself. Hide and seek time, is it? Or not yet? So let's see if I'm gonna see myself right. Okay, this take about 10 or 15 seconds to buffer, so this might just be a bug, but let's see if I'm gonna be able to find myself. Oh, it should be loading up already. All right, yeah, that's me. That's actually me. Like, look, all of that, there's just me, just in one picture, just as if I'm in only
one picture like I'm watching myself. Well, I just did this myself, you know. Oh, okay, the scene has changed over here, so let's skip a few more minutes. All right, yeah, here's me again. Yeah, who's gonna know that that's me, right? Well, back to the mountain driving I go. Like, honestly, it feels like I'm just being crazy, like I'm just doing this myself, like just at any point if anyone would notice, or if they already know who I am. I'm not gonna lie, I actually had a few occasions where in class, particularly in English class and computer class, I've been told about my YouTube channel and how I do this. So I just wanted to play around this one time and instead do it at a gym. At least they got YouTube on these devices, but on the other equipments like the treadmill and the jogging, you don't get to find YouTube here, but thankfully you get to find YouTube on this one. All these devices that are sponsored by Life Fitness. It's kind of different actually. When you do it yourself, it's that you're trying to challenge yourself and you're trying to challenge other people too. So when you put your video up yourself, then you want to say, hey, I like this. Hey, this is really, really great. So you want to bring people attention. So you just want to bring it up as a task and like see how many people can give this a positive opinion. But when you're in class, for example, like you're taking notes and then the teacher puts up your video on the projector. I'm like, hey, don't play it yet. I'm still taking notes. And everyone else is looking at the projector, so that can feel some kind of sudden action. So back at the movie theaters, again, I still got a list of 8 films. And yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Thankfully, that's one option. So we have actually agreed to come to the movie theater on Wednesday evening. Well, you can pick 4 different times for the Super Mario Brothers movie. You could pick 12:15 p.m. or 2:35 or 5:15 or 7:35. And we have picked 7:35. Enter here. Well, yeah, this movie theater is empty for now. Although we got all the options for what you can watch. So again, there's 8 movies on that list. So I am actually gonna start the vlog quite late on Wednesday due to the plans. But what's even more exciting is that the next day, on Thursday, I have a big plan. I am going to spend at least 21 minutes on each of the equipment. Today, I have been on 3 equipments, although on both of my training sessions last week, I had been on 4 equipments. First time I did a total of 44, second time I did a total of 60 minutes, and today I did a total of 45 using 3 equipment. So I'm gonna walk up here on Thursday morning, and I am going to spend a total of 84 minutes. That's gonna be 4 equipments, 21 minutes. Just want to give myself a booster. And I guess that's a saying that when it's a special day, you just want to bring your action and you just want to boost yourself even more. I just made up that saying, but I'm just going to make it a big task. Also, I am going to make the vlog last longer than I have done before. I have never done a vlog that is longer than exactly 54 minutes and 46 seconds. Thursday is going to be a record breaker, speaking about the vlogs. I am going to exceed 55 minutes for the first time. So do stay tuned in for that, as that is almost the end of today's vlog. So yeah, it's the beginning of a big week. That's it. After what has been a solid workout, the time is 6:25. Also, I have finished my planks for a day. I have resumed my routine after a day off yesterday, starting to do 90 seconds per round. But tomorrow, I will do it in the video. I'll make a show for this period. So, I'll see you guys then. Do stay tuned.